Peace. Evi's the navigated queen. Coming to you with the positivity. I am you. You are me. So let's sit down and try to raise our frequency. Hey, hey. Here's Reflections. I'm finally back with another live. How y'all do today? Hold on, let me adjust myself. Peace. How y'all doing today? Okay, so today, I ain't been live in a minute, so I'm coming at y'all with a couple downloads. Today we're gonna be talking about mainly the law of attraction and manifestation. I'm at Zamir House. We're gonna be talking about the law of attraction and manifestation. Because right now is a time where we should be really focusing in on our list of manifestations, the things that we want to manifest into our reality. So, before I go any further, real quick, I just want to say, reflecting life from the Honorable Master Teacher, the Honorable Enlightener, Nature Boy, Peace Reflection, Asheko. And so, yeah. So, with your manifesting, what you want to do is, first of all, you want to be very clear and you want to be very, very intricate in what you're trying to manifest into your reality. Because a lot of people, they will say, well, I want this in my reality, or I want this in my life, or I want this to come to me. And then once they get it, it's not exactly what they pictured it to be or imagined it to be. So you want to be specific about your manifestations. Because you could say, like, I want a handsome guy in my life. Or, you know, I want a direct who's very, you know, they look good. I want somebody who looks good. Do you get that person who looks good, but their energy does not balance yours out? So we want to be very specific with our manifestations, and how to start to manifest things into our reality. First things first is with the law of attraction. Look, there's 2 butterflies right here. That's crazy. This is me manifesting today. I don't know if y'all can see the butterfly flying around over there. The other one, it flew away. It disappeared. But that's my manifestation coming through to me, because I've just been seeing butterflies everywhere. But yeah, with the law of attraction, your dominant thoughts become your reality. So we're putting out positive vibes every day, always. We are not letting negative energy affect our mindsets or our energies or the way that we're feeling or thinking. So you want to always keep a positive mindset. A lot of people will be like, well, what if this goes wrong, or what if that happens, or what if this happens? And it's like, let's not think about what if this bad thing happens. Let's start thinking about, okay, what if something good happens? What if this goes exactly the way that I want it to? What if this goes better than I expected it to be? Let's keep positive thoughts in our mind. Let's not even try to even cloud our minds with anything that's going to be negative or against what we're trying to accomplish. That's where it starts. Then you want to, like I said, you want to think about what you want to manifest into your reality. You want to be very specific about it. Be very specific about it. Once you have that thought in your mind, you want to write it down. Once you write it down, see, with me, what I have been doing is I've been writing my list of manifestations, and then on another day, I will write it down again in a different way, more and more specific each time, you know, so that I can just get down to the nitty gritty, or taking out what I feel doesn't need to be there or doesn't belong there, or, you know, however. Yeah, but I've been so I will write down my list of manifestations, and then I will just constantly think that over and over in my head. I will think about it. I will try to get down to be more specific about it, or think about what needs to exit out of it, or whatever needs to be, needs to stay, and what I feel is solid. So after I do that, then I will more than likely, rewrite out my list. I will rewrite out my list in a different way, in another way, and make sure that, it's edited properly. And as you're writing your list and you're thinking and you have it constantly on your mind, you want to constantly be talking about it. You want to always bring it up in conversation. You want to always, be speaking it into existence. Peace reflections. I love myself. Yes, you want to always constantly be speaking your manifestations into existence. So it's like, and then you want to also remember, I am God. Like, I'm going to receive any and everything that I deserve or that I desire. So when it comes to your manifestations, you want to speak as if you already have them, or if that's already yours, you already have a claim onto it. Like, it's not a question of whether or not you're going to get it. It's a question of when it's going to arrive. And that's not even a question, because it's going to arrive in divine timing. Like, it's going to be there when you need it to be there. It's going to come exactly at the moment it's supposed to come. So it's like, really, don't even question it. Like, don't even question it. It's like, once you get in your mind what you want, you have it. It's there. It's already yours. Like, it's not even a thought of whether or not you're going to have it or whenever it's going to come. Like, it's yours. You have it. It's there. Like, so act on that. You feel me? That 40,000. I have it. It's already mine. Like, it's already mine. So I'm not even tripping off of it. Like, I'm not even worried. And don't even let the lower vibrational thoughts creep in or make you have doubt in yourself. See, that's the problem. A lot of people, they don't really have a lot of faith. See, it's a lot of us who are on a certain level of consciousness, and we say that we're gods, but we don't act like it. Like, when it comes to our list of manifestations, we have doubts, or we think that maybe it's not going to go in our way. Like, I am God. Like, it's going to go in my way either way at the end of the day, because I commanded it to be so. I spoke it, and so it shall be. So, like, doubt should never even be a thing, because this is your reality. We're creating our own reality, correct? And it's going to be the way that we want it to be, right? So why would it ever be a question or doubt? Why would you ever have doubt within yourself? Like, I don't doubt myself. And so I put total faith into the universe, because the universe is me and I am the universe. So I have total faith within myself, and I know that, I'm always going to have me. Like, I'm always going to have my bag. Like, I'm always going to make sure that I'm good. So I have total complete faith. Like, I never have any, well, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes there have been points where I have had doubt, but that's only because I let other people get in my ear with the what if. See, those people, they get in your ear and they say, what if. You have to be strong enough to, deflect that. You have to be strong enough to shine brighter. You have to shine brighter than that darkness that they're bringing in. So some people gonna try to dim your light, but you have to just be able to just shine so brightly that they don't even have a chance to do so. So yeah, with your manifestations, you always want to be speaking about it. You always want to have it on your thought process. You always want to command it towards you. Like I said, it's not an option. Like, it's not an option. Don't look at it like it's an option or like it's a possibility. Look at it like this is it. Like I said, I spoke it, and it shall be. Because I have the power to do that. So with our manifestations, we want to always Think it, write it down, speak it. We are always working with the law of attraction. So we are putting out positive energy every single day. We are doing everything that we can to make our own days brighter, and every single thing that we can to make someone else's day brighter. So we are always going to have a smile on our face, and we are always going to work with love, speak in love, and think in love. And we are always going to do our best to spread light and love. Because to make someone else's day greater is to make yourself your own day greater. Because they are a reflection of you, and you are a reflection of them. And to make their day, like I said, to make their day better is to make your day better. Right? And it's all about being a part of the all. Now, that's another thing that I want to speak about, because it's a lot of people who are on a certain level of consciousness, and we are all talking about how the goal is to be a part of the all, to reconnect and be a part of the collective, like join back and become one again. But we are doing things or saying things or moving in a way that creates separation, or putting out an energy or a vibe that creates separation, because it's like we are a part of the all. We are all one. I am a reflection of you. You are a reflection of me. We're just vibrating on different levels of frequency and consciousness. So with us being, different in that way, we are going to come about the message in a different way, or we're going to move in a different way. So if you don't necessarily agree with the way that person is moving, that's okay. Just continue to move in the way that you move. But there's no reason to, have lost love for them, or have a negative vibe when it comes to the thought of them or being in their presence or anything like that. Like, you should never go onto your platform and say something negative about another person, especially if you're both on a certain level of consciousness. Like, you're both on a higher level of consciousness. Like, for you to say something negative about that person, or the way that they move, or however they lead, or however way that they follow, is not, that's energy creating separation. That's not trying to bring it all back to the, the collective, back to the all. Like, that's not being working in love. That's not working in love. That's the opposite. That's the opposite, because love is understanding. So you don't necessarily have to agree with the person, but you should do your best to try to understand them, and understand where they're coming from, or on why they act that way, or why they think that way, or why they say this that way. Like, you don't have to necessarily agree with them, but you should always do your best to try to understand them, because it's always about loving. Like, nothing exists outside of love. Nothing exists outside of love. Nothing exists outside of love, okay? I'm trying to tell you guys this, because at the end of the day, literally, nothing exists outside of love. You could do everything that you could try everything possible, but at the end of the day, it will always come back to love. And I love myself, so I love my reflection, because my reflection is me. You're a reflection of me, so I love myself. And let's not forget that whatever way, when you feel a way about a certain person, really is just that they're reflecting something that's within you that you don't like about yourself. So you should really think on why this person makes you feel a certain way, because more than likely, it's, like I said, every single time, it's always going to be something about you that you're not agreeing on, that you're not really, fully settled with. So you're going to have to go ahead and fix that issue within yourself. Because, like I said, they're reflecting a light that's shining within you. And vice versa. If someone doesn't like you, just understand that there's something within them that they don't like about themselves. Like, I've had people who, I don't like her, or she's this and she's that. And really, at the end of the day, I never really held nothing against them, because I already knew that at the end of the day, it's just an insecurity that they have within themselves. I don't really, when someone does me bad, I don't just shoot them away or throw them away or push them far out of my life. No, I do my best to try to let them understand that whatever issue it is, it can be worked out. There's never an issue that can never be worked out. Never. No matter what it is, no matter how big it is, no matter how crazy it is. These butterflies are like, yes, that's life to me. But yeah, no matter how crazy it is, peace, Asheko. No matter how crazy the problem or the dilemma could be, it's always fixable. There's always something that you can work on, So I don't never just throw someone out of my life because they rubbed me the wrong way, or it was a situation that was, that occurred with negative energy, because I know that there's always a chance for me to do something to show them how to act in love, rather than to act in an energy that creates separation. Always. So I will never, I will always do my best to try to never act in an energy that creates separation. Now, there are times when you are giving, that's not a lie. There are times when you are giving your energy to a situation or a person or a place that does not serve you. Then it's okay to create some type of separation, right? You want to put distance between you and that person, place, or thing, or situation, right? Because you don't want to give your energy to anything that does not serve you. But at the same time, you don't want to not be of service to others. Like, the goal is always to reach out and help others. And, like I said, when you have a chance to make someone's day or their life greater, you want to act on that, and you want to do your best to do that, because like I said, they're a reflection of you, and to make their day or life better is to make your day or your life better. So, and that also ties in with the law of attraction. We are putting out positive energy always, and we are receiving positive energy always. So you just have to find, the key is balance. That is the key. The key is balance. You always want to find a balance within everything, because there is always going to be some type of natural negative to balance out the natural positive. Like I said, so I'm out here and I'm giving y'all my download. If it starts raining, that will be kind of a negative for me, because I have to get up and run into the house before my phone gets wet. But it's okay. Like, that's cool. That's a natural negative. So that's something that I can deal with, because I can always continue my download with inside the house. But we want to be out here in nature. We want to be connecting. I'm grounding right now and getting my sun codes while I'm passing out the downloads, right? So, yeah. Those are just some things that I want to speak on. Like I said, I see a lot of people who claim to be of a higher consciousness, but they are doing things that create separation. And that's never okay. That's never going to be an okay situation. So we always want to just do our best to try to make sure that we're checking ourselves on our own actions. Because the goal is to bring the collective back to the all. And to always act in love, right? And always spreading light and never throwing shade. Throwing shade is a Babylon move, right? So we trying to get up out of Babylon. So we ain't gonna be doing no actions that are Babylon-like. So yeah. Like I said, I really do. I see a lot of us who are trying to be leaders and who are trying to, reach out and bring the collective to a higher set of consciousness. But then we are commenting negatively on the actions of one of our reflections. Like, instead of just having that private conversation, then you're like, you have a problem with the way that your reflection moves, then we are all, like I said, we are all on a certain level of consciousness, and we are all trying to be leaders. So why can't we come together? And why is this so hard for us to just reach out to that reflection and be like, hey, reflection? So I think that what you're doing is not necessarily the best way, and try to come to some type of agreement on that situation. Like, it's always okay to reach out and have that conversation. It's so much better to do that, to reach out in a message or a phone call or whatever, or even if you have access to them personally, to connect with them and let them know, hey, I don't necessarily think that you should do this way. I think it'll be better if you do it that way, but it's okay if you don't take my advice on that, because at the end of the day, as long as we are raising each other's consciousness, that's all that matters. As long as we are not moving, as long as we are always acting in love and never separation, then that's all that matters. But to go onto your channel and be like, well, I don't like the way that, sorry to use you ever as a reference, but I'm just, I don't like the way that Nate the Great moves. I don't like the way that he talks to his people on his channel. He's telling them to do this, and I don't think that that's right. So y'all probably should just watch out. If y'all gonna be on his page, then if y'all gonna be on his page, then be cautious of what y'all listening to. Like, filter out some of that stuff. Like, don't go off and do something like that. Like, don't alert your viewers of stuff like that. Like, I mean, if you don't already had the conversation with him, then you can speak on your platform and let people know that was the conversation that y'all had. Like, that's open, that's cool, do that, that's fine. Especially if y'all came to a positive conclusion and then ended in positive energy. But like, to say something negative about a reflection onto your channel, that's not divine, and we're not acting in a higher consciousness. That's when your consciousness goes from here to here. Like, we done drop back into like just above Babylon mode when we do that, and we actually lose a certain level of respect from certain reflections who are watching you. Like, you have to be careful about what you're saying on your channel or on your platform, because you are being watched. You are being watched, and all your actions are being recorded either way. At the end of the day, they're going into the Akashic records, right? So we want to do everything that we can to spread light, love, and positivity. Peace, reflection. I love myself. So we want to always do what we can to spread light, love, and positive energy, and never, never, never throw shade or create an energy or put out an energy that is creating separation. Like, we never want to create separation. That is never a thing that we ever want to do, except for, like I said, separating yourself from people, places, or things that do not serve you. Like, it's okay to separate yourself from a Babylon lifestyle, but like, at the same time, not necessarily creating separation, but distancing yourself enough to where you can still grow, but you can still also reach back and shed light, because you always want to be able to reach back and shed light. Like I said, if we're reflections, like, you reaching back, shedding that light is not only, that's helping you. That's helping you at the end of the day. Helping someone else is always just you helping you at the end of the day. You helping yourself move up to a higher state of consciousness, like to the next level. We're leveling up. That's the time that we're in right now. Like, so with these next couple of weeks at the end of this month, we are on month number 7. 7 is a very lucky number. We want to make sure that we are putting out positive energy always. We are doing our best to bring the collective back to the all. And we are definitely doing all we can to focus in on our manifestations. We are manifesting positive energy always. So yes, I want everybody to do their best to put their intentions and their focus in on your manifestations in this timing, because this is just, it's a really big time right now for manifestations. So you want to do everything, like you want to be constantly working on your manifestations. You want to be constantly on your platform putting out downloads or putting out information, or just shedding light onto others. Like that's another thing. You want to be constantly always, even like after this time, you want to always be constantly putting out positive energy and love and light. But in this moment, yes, let's really focus in on our manifestations right now. But that's all I wanted to come and talk to you guys about. I love myself. Thank you guys so much for watching. What else? We are manifesting positive energy every single day. Don't forget to stay nappy. Let your hair lock up. All these beautiful butterflies. And vibrate high, you guys. I love myself. Peace.